Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Doctor Doom, who's in Fortnite at the moment and also from Marvel. So let's get in there at the top. I'm just going to pop a little dot right there in the center, okay? This is the top of his hood. We're going to come down this way, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an arc on the left-hand side. Just bring it down like that for his hood. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Bring it around and down like that. Okay, now we've got that part sorted out. We can do a line from the top along like that. Okay, that line dictates to us the inner part of his hood. So let's just put another curve in around that and around like so. And do the same thing again, just bring it a little bit more in, a bit more like an oval, like that, okay? This part in here, we're just going to draw a curve around there. Just leave that at the moment. What I'm going to do now is pop two circles in. All right, this is like just above the chest area, which kind of holds his cape together. So kind of like one here, fairly decent size, and then one here, okay? Now we've got those in, let's just join them up with a little curve, like that. Just going to join up these little lines here as well, just around there, okay? Okay, next up, what we're going to do is just work out his shoulder areas. So there's a little line coming off about here and a little line coming off just about there. Now we've got those in, what we can do is pop in the shoulder area. I'm going to start just above the circle here. I'm just going to bring that around and down like that. Same thing on this side, start about there, okay? Just bring it around, down, big old shoulder pads on Doom. Then just a slightly diagonal line in either side there. And we'll just join it up to the inner part of the circle. So just join it up like that. And this part, just join it up like that to the circle. Okay, excellent. All right. Next up, let's just look at doing the torso of Doom. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a diagonal line to around about, let's have a look, probably around about here, maybe sort of just below that circular area. And then here as well, so just pop a dot in there as well, okay? So we've kind of got that lined up. We're going to then just do a line out to about that point on the arc of the shoulder pad. Same thing about here, so just going to go up like that, okay? Just got that torso area of Doom. From that point there, what we can do, we can just bring it out. It's kind of like a tunic he's got, and it kind of comes out. So I'm just going to do a line out either side, bit there, just line that out, okay? Now we've got that point in, what I'm going to do is going to get kind of like a straight line down the middle here. So there's a V shape first of all before we do that between these two circles. Pop a dot in about there, just join that up from the circle area and the circle area there. There we are, just join that up. Now I'm going to do a line probably down to about here. So I'm just going to do like a bit of a line all the way down to about that point there, okay? Right, now I've got that in, what I can do is work out the torso area, just this point here. This kind of comes in, like just diagonal line up there, diagonal line up there. And now I've got that, I can do another V, just a V like that, okay? Now I've got that V in, I can just start joining these parts up. It's like almost like a tunic area of him. So this comes in like that, same side, same here, in like that. Okay, bring that in like this. So bring that line in there, going on there. Comes in again, up like that, and up like that. And then it just joins up to the circle, sort of like the center of the circle area. Just joins up there. Then what we do with that is just create a bit of piping around there from about this point. So I'm just gonna have a small piping line, make it larger there, line up there, and then a piece of piping like that, okay? Same thing here, just gonna do a line of piping there. It's a bit wider on this point, like that, and then just join it up. Okay, cool, that's looking good. Next up, there's like a lower part of the tunic. So all I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to bring that down from about this point here, this little point, and just bring it down there. The same on this side, bring it down there, and then just join that up to that line that we've created, either side there. Okay, cool. Now I've got that in, I can start working out where the legs are. So the legs, the inner part of the leg, I think, kind of comes in there. Just going to draw a line, sort of slightly curved line there, and a slightly curved line there. Then the outer part of the legs will come around this way. So just draw in curve to about there. This side, same sort of thing, just draw a curve to about there. Okay, right, now I've got that in, what I can do is the knee pads. So it's almost like a bit of a hexagon, I think is the best way to describe this. I'm just going to do an arrow point up like that. Same on the other side. Okay, bit of a curved line in the middle, it's just two. Just join it up so like the middle part of it. And then just cap it off with another like V below that. And then we'll just draw a little curved line to show there a knee pad either side of that. Okay. There's like a band around this, sort of attached to the leg, I guess. So I'm just going to do a couple of lines, join it up. Okay, a couple of lines, join it up. All right. Lower part of the leg now. We're just going to do like the calf muscle, so kind of come out a little bit like that, two little lines, and just bring it in like this. Bring it in there like that. Just make sure you've got your leg working there, and then the heel area of the leg's going to come down, so it's going to sort of pop back out there, pop back out there. Okay, front part of the leg, just bring it in, sort of taper it where the ankle would be. Same thing here, bring it in, taper it there. Okay, and then what we can do is just do a line out here, and a line out here, and then we're just going to join it up to the heel area, and that's just going to be bit of a curve, bring it round, join it there. Same thing here, bit of a curve there, join it round and up like that. Cool, now I've got those points in, let's just get the arms done. So two curved lines, one from about this point, just bring it in there, one from about there, just bring it in. Same thing here, got one about here, same sort of thing as this side, one around there, just bring that in there. Okay, that's the top area of the arm. Then what I want to do is just do like a curved line, just bring it a bit further out than the two lines we just drawn, so it just comes out a bit more there. Okay, and then that's going to curve in, this is like the forearm part, so that's going to kind of curve in there. Same on this side, just bring it in, curve it in there. Okay, there's a little V here. Okay, and then just join it up with a little curve again, so just like that. It's like the forearm sort of armour that he's got on there. Okay, then we're going to just pop in the hands, clenched fists. So really, we just start there, bring it out in. That's a thumb. Okay, then we'll just bring it around to the other side. It's like a clenched fist, so it's almost like a bit of a circle going on there. Same thing this side, thumb area. Okay, and then just bring it down a little bit around and in and join into the forearm area there. Okay, right, next up, let's just try to pop that cape in. So the cape kind of comes down sort of this way, so I'm going to bring it a line out here, come out to about there. Same thing here, there's a line about there, kind of here, it's going to come out like that. Two little curves below it, like that. And then just join it up, slightly taper as we go to the top. So bring it up, taper it in as we go to the fist area. And then just bring it up a bit more there. Same on this side. Bring it up as we taper it in, like that. Okay, so just taper kind of cape. Just join this up now. So it's going to be like an arc. So we're just going to draw an arc along here. So I'm going to go around there, miss the knee, around there, and then around here and down like that. Got that cape area in there. Okay, cool. Well, let's have a look at that face. So Doom's face, going to point just about here. Okay, and we're going to bring out from that point like his eyebrows there, like that. Okay, you can just join that up a little bit as well with a straight line, and then the eyes. So that's the eyebrows, and the eyes, 2 points, diagonal lines down, and then just join that up either side there. You can always see Doom's eyes, so I'm just going to put a bit of a curve in that area and just colour it in like that. and then just a little dot, so he's like always looking sort of downwards, so you can just see those eyes behind the mask. 2 points there, like on the sort of brow of the nose, and then we're just going to do a line up either side of that, just add a bit of detail on that mask. Line down from the center now for the nose, so just bring that nose in like this, and then a couple of lines down like that, sort of a mask area on him. Then we've got a straight line here, so just there, and then this line kind of pops down a little bit, diagonal lines either side. Now we've got that, we can frame it with a curve, like with the cheek to the cheekbone area, so it's going to come up and around like that. Same on this side, almost like a line around like that. Cool. Finally, at the bottom there's a chin, so it's going to do 2 straight lines there, and it's almost like it's got a metallic jaw area there, so it's almost like a little rectangle that comes out a little bit there, and then I'm just going to draw up into there, colour in like a little chisel area, so that kind of comes up where the chin area is and up to the cheekbone, and colour it in. It's got his kind of like mask area in around his mouth, so there's a black line in the middle there, and then another one side there, and then I think there's like a final there, and it kind of just tapers in towards the chin area. Slightly bit more detail on the nose, so I'm just going to draw a line around there. I think I'm fairly happy with that. What I might just do is just pop a little bit of detail, just sort of show a little bit of piping around the hood, just start adding that detail in there. Alright, cool. Next up, let's just add a little bit more detail to Doctor Doom. So on the shoulder pads, I'm just going to almost add piping around the edges. This will just enhance our picture a bit. Then there's almost like kind of like from that center point there, just curve around and out, and then do it again like that. Same thing here, start there, curve out, cool. Okay, just a little bit more detail in here, so I'm going to put another little V in here where he's got like a light up area, so a V there, and then just sort of pipe around with a V there. There's some armor going on in this area too, so I'm just going to do a diagonal there, so like another V, lots of little V's on him like that. Let's do another one about here, so this will come up sort of like to this angle point there, so we can just join those pieces up. And then on this main bit, it's like piped because it's more like a belt, so I'm just going to do like a V like this, and then we can actually bring that out from that area there. Cool. Let's do this at the bottom as well, so like a piped area like this, and then we can add that here as well at the bottom of that point. And I think we'll just add a couple more lines in here as well. Nice. Okay, a little bit of detail just at the top area here, so I'm just going to put a couple of circles in side there, and then maybe just like another like piping line goes around that point. Let's pop 3 lines on the top arm here, so 1, 2, 3, just to kind of show that armor. And then here we're going to do the same, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Now the forearm area, it's just going to put like almost like these little hexagon areas in, so diagonal line, join it up, diagonal line, join it up in the area there, and then just pipe it. So do the same thing but just a bit smaller, so bring it in, straight, diagonal line. Let's do the same here, in, up, diagonal line there. Cool. A few more rings around the hand area to show the armor, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and here as well, 1, 2, 3, just to show that armor off, I think. Okay, this point here, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 lines, and then just join that up. 1, 2, 3. And this bottom one here, what we'll do, we're going to do 2 lines here, and just another little point, just to show it's like piping. Just in the leg area, I'm going to do sort of 3 arcs, so 1, 2, 3, and then here as well, 1, 2, agree. And this picture can be as detailed as you want it to be. I always quite like just adding a little bit of detail on it. I think it really enhances the picture. But you can just do more or less or however you like. Just on the knee pads here, a couple of lines. Just adds the effect. And then as we get down to the feet and the legs, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on this point here, it kind of joins where the ankle is, so another line there. And then we're just going to do like a little bit, like a little curve in there as it goes around the foot. Okay, cool. Just got to do a little bit of detail here in these kind of emblems here. So 2 little triangles are going to go in. So a little triangle there and a little triangle there. Okay, then as that, at the angle of the triangle there, it's going to do a line down there. Okay, and a line down there. Then I'm going to do another line diagonal above it, and then we'll just fill in just around there. Okay, same thing here. So a line there and a line there. Okay, and then a line at the top and a line at the top. And then we'll just fill it in again. So just fill it in there, fill it in there. Okay, just a little bit more piping detail. I want to just add just a little bit around the side there. Maybe he's got like just a little bit of sort of piping here, just to kind of just give it a little bit more of an effect with the pen. Maybe there's a couple of little lines in here, and a couple of little sort of lines here, lines here. Cool, and I think I'm fairly happy with that. Let's just put a ground in, give him something to stand on. So maybe it's like a bit of rubble on the ground or something, either side of that. Okay, that's the line done for Dr. Doom. Let's now have a look at the colours. So I'm going to go in there straight away, and I'm going to go and use a light grey, and I'm going to do pretty much all of the armour now. So let's do the face. I'm going to just fill this in. Remember, it's like a metallic area. So Dr. Doom metal mask. And then I just leave a few little bits of white on there. I think that's really effective. And then what we can do is start filling in the rest of it. So let's just add areas in here. So I'm just gonna kind of just swoop in there with the grey. Just kind of add it around there. A lot of the pictures of Doom, it's got quite like a greeny look to him. So what I want to make sure is we kind of get that kind of glowing green on him as well. So I'm just going to pop this kind of metal colour, sort of light grey, just go around it. Maybe the piping can be like a darker grey around there too. I think I'm going to colour this whole lower part in here, that grey, and then I'll just come around. That's it, just almost like a wash around this area too. Just making sure I'm just leaving a few little areas, so it just gives a nice little pop of light. And then what I'm going to do is just start getting that darker grey in, so just around the shaded area there. I think that would be cool to use a darker grey on Doom's face, and I think it might be cool to just, you know, darken up a few little areas so it looks a little bit more scary. So go into this area here and just use a darker colour for the shading. I think the piping, I might just make it green. So just where this bar in the middle goes, we can just either side of that kind of show it sort of darker on the right hand side. Just add a little bit of grey on there. What you want to be careful is it's not too monotone when you kind of finish it off. So let's just get that lighter grey again. I think we're just going to add a little bit more to that middle bit, just around here. Just sort of these little patches here, things like that. Yeah, that's good. Nice, okay. Good, now we've got those sort of, that's it. So we've got light coming on the left hand side, and we've got a few nice sort of areas there that kind of looks like a metal suit on him. And then what I want to do is just get like a mid-green and just start topping in that nice sort of green that Dr. Doom has. So just pop in, fill that colour area, sort of these little bits here. That's nice. Okay, and also like the cape area here. That's good. That's looking good. And what I want to make sure I do is to get some of this nice little piping. So maybe just around here, just kind of have the gloomy, kind of dark green sort of coming off, and maybe just in here there's a few little highlights, just sort of gleaming off. And even go into the grey colours of the metal, and just kind of gives that nice effect of that green all around him. These bits have got it as well on the pads around there. Yeah, that's starting to look good. Let's go into this piping here. It's quite nice just to have that nice pop green on Doom. Or maybe we'll just colour these bits in and then go over them with the grey after that. I think actually this part here, it's more like a grey as well. I'll just go into these, it sort of darkens it up. Yeah, it's starting to come together now. Yeah, that's it, kind of quite gloomy. Right, now we've got those points in, let's get ourselves a darker green. And what we can do is just add sort of that darkness we were just talking about, just around the hood there. Where we put that piping, we can leave that bit, so we make it really effective, sort of down the middle there. Just a little touch around here, sort of this point here, sort of make it look like cloth. Maybe just on the cape, just on the edge, just give it a nice little chip of darker green. That would look good. And then as we sort of go into that as well, maybe these darker areas here, they can just be coloured up a little bit with that darker green, just around there. And this point here, maybe these points, just sort of go around it, add a nice bit of detail. So just all, as I say, adds to the effectiveness of the picture. Cool. Okay, maybe just a little bit more light grey on the hand areas, just a bit here. Yeah, just as we go into those points. Still got that nice pop though. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, then I've got a nice vibrant green, which I think I'm going to use some of these more light up bits of Doom. So I'm just gonna pop some like nice vibrant bits in, sort of here, and this point here has got that nice vibrancy in it too. Okay, that looks good. And maybe just get that darker green and just go along here. Yeah, that's cool. It's looking good. Just gives it that effectiveness, I think, coming in that side. Right, let's get ourselves a black pen and let's just colour in right behind the cape area. Nice black, just adds to the effect, makes it look a bit more comic-y. It's nice to have that sort of tone there, and it also helps to pop the greys we've used for the suit. And under there, got it. Okay, that's good. Now I've got that bit in, let's go grab ourselves that light green again. I'm just going to do some of this kind of like electrical power. So there's a zigzag out that you see in his hands, and maybe that's just coming out, just a few little sort of dots and bubbles that show that kind of crazy electrical style energy that's coming out from Doom. It goes into the hand areas as well. Just a few little dots and squiggles really adds to the effectiveness, I think. And maybe that light is just sort of bouncing off the edge here, off here and here. This is where this green comes in effectively. Maybe it's bouncing off here and here too. So we've got like some nice sort of parallels to this. It's all like the sheeny armors kind of seeing all this energy come off and looking a bit sheeny because of it all around there. There's a bit on the foot as well. There we go. Let's then just use that nice vibrant green again. Just put it on the ground. We've got a nice sort of popping green. That really helps there. There we go. If you do like what you're seeing, please do like and subscribe. I'll keep doing them. I'll keep drawing the comic characters, the Fortnite characters, the Marvel characters. And yeah, just let me know in the comment section, okay? So there we go. That is Dr. Doom on Art Draw. Thanks for watching.